I'm Max Martin from the JX Ranch, Loving, Texas. We're a cow-calf stocker operation raising terminal calves. I've got 520 cows that are predominantly Black Angus, Red Angus, and some Black Baldies. And when we run all Charolais bulls, our Charolais bulls are all in the top 30 percentile of the AICA database from a yearling weight, a ribeye, and marbling EPD perspective. One of the things that I've noticed over the last 15 years is a tremendously good weight gain and feed efficiency out of our stocker program. Our big value add is a low-cost forage operation, both grass as well as triticale, as well as cover crop in the summer, where we sow 21 varieties of cover crop that have good grazing traits and characteristics for our cattle. Our gains have been good. We try to raise a calf that serves two different value chains. One value chain is the feedlot, where we have good gain performance that we publish for that buyer. And of course, we are assuming that buyer for that stocker cattle will sell on the grid system, so we also want a calf that will grid out when they sell that calf. We currently sell and weigh our calves right on the ranch, predominantly selling anymore to only 2 feedlots because we've established a long time reputation with both our operation as well as our product with those folks. We constantly have a study program on our calves where we will send them to a feedlot, sometimes retaining ownership, sometimes selling, sometimes retaining partial ownership. In all cases, however, we get blood sampling and a parentage determination, so we can get that grid data when that calf is sold into typically a U.S. premium beef type program and trace that back to our bulls. So we do an analysis on which bulls are providing us the kind of goods that we want out of that carcass. So we know not only which of our bulls are performing, but we know how to buy the next set of bulls and where we want to place emphasis. We've certainly met all the yield goals that we've established, and now we're improving our quality goals. Throughout our studies of our carcass data that we get from our U.S. premium beef program, we've been able to establish a 3 to 4% premium. So we've certainly got good payback from our investment in Charolais EPDs as we buy better and better bulls each year. This year we're buying bulls that approximately got a 205 to 210 terminal sire index, and that is producing the kind of premiums that we have targeted on the ranch. When I go to a bull sale, I want to be highly prepared. When you're in front of an auctioneer, you better know what you're buying and how much you're going to give. So I study every bull in that catalog. The easiest way to start doing that is with the terminal sire index in the AICA database, or TSI index. That gives you a quick review already interpreted in monetary form, so that you can gauge the bulls that you're not interested in versus those you're interested in. And then once I find those bulls that I'm interested in, I'll do a second level, more detailed study looking at the individual EPDs, principally yearling weight and ribeye and marbling. And of course, I never sacrifice calving ease. I've always got that as a prerequisite that's not negotiable for the bulls that we buy. So I use both the TSI index as well as the individual index when you're looking at that sale catalog.